guys, it's Saturday the 30th of November. Sorry, I've got music in my ears. Sometimes I try to sing and talk at the same time. Anyway, we're in Boston, out at the harbor. That's the IMAX theater. I saw a candlelight show there. Oh my God, it was amazing. They did I'll think of it in a minute. ABBA and Queen. Ben & Jerry's is open in the summer. And then there's the public toilet. The deck tours stop, I think, after this weekend. Tourist season is coming to an end. I mean, there's always, but, you know. This aquarium is very cool. I'll take you guys in sometime. Go away. That's talking to the phone. We're going over here for a reason. Oh, there they are. See the seals? It's fun to see the seals. Let's see if I can actually do this. When I was a kid, there was a cemetery we'd go to where there were swans, and I loved feeding the swans. And then I went to the UK, and they were everywhere. They all belong to the Queen. Did you know that? In the UK, every swan belongs to the Queen. They used to be considered a delicacy.
What is that?
I hope you enjoyed looking at the seals. Fun stuff, and it's very popular. I think it might be fun to come down here and just live stream them sometime for like, I don't know, half an hour. Some of the harbor cruise boats. You can also go down here and look in from the end. I don't know why it's wet. But you can't really see. Oh, there's balls they play with. I didn't see those. There's one way back there. There's more glare out here. Here comes one. It's kind of spooky when they're coming straight towards you. Sorry for the glare. All right, let's go. We've seen seals. We could go that way. It's the harbor walk, but I don't want to. I want to go to Long Wharf. It's that one over there. It's called that because these all used to be piers that went way that way. Like, probably to where that street is or farther. And it was the longest wharf. They built it. There goes Rita. They built it because they needed to be able to unload multiple ships at once back in the colonial days. Eventually, they filled in between the piers to expand the city. So all this used to be water or pier. Now look why we're here. That's a pretty building with the gold up there. Things get damaged. Things get duck boat. Like I said, those are, well, it was in a different video. Those are getting ready to end for the year. I think today's the last day. Public toilet. And there goes Rita. The airport's across the way over there. In the summer, this is packed. There's where we saw the seals. Somebody else is leaving. Oh, it's the second one. See, they have to sound their horn when they start moving. Does it leak that much? It has to spray that much water out? I don't know at all how a boat works. So. Apparently not, or they would sink when they're parked. That's the Bay Estate. That's the nickname for Massachusetts. So she just backs out and takes all those people on harbor cruise. I've been on them once. It was a veterans thing. Those have things to keep them warm now. I rode one of the orange trolleys. It was the same thing. It was like they were training the drivers in like April. It was cold and wet. All right, let's go to Long Wharf. Oh, I should probably do this first. This is Codzilla. It's closed for the year. It parks right there. It's a speedboat. I haven't done it yet. You do get wet, and I don't know how to take you because, well, I have a waterproof container, but Oh, you know what? I could just not put the bottom on. There you go. Well, then you'd probably fall out. Oh, that's true. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Something crazy. I don't know why there's a boom around the... I've never seen that before.
We should have run. When we got out we should have been running instead of walking.
You go to Provincetown on a fast ferry. There's the East Boston Long Wharf ferry. We recently had a king tide. We're at low tide now, I can tell by looking. At high tide, as you can see, there's moss growing on these rocks, so during king tide, it comes up so high that you have to go through water to get to that restaurant. It's probably got water inside on the first floor. I don't know what they do, but I've seen a news report of a guy delivering linens, literally, thigh deep, or not thigh deep, calf deep. And this, yeah, that's the Marriott Long Wharf, which was the site of the first super spreader event in Boston for COVID. And it was a medical conference. That's the most ironic part. If you haven't yet and you're in the northern hemisphere, get your flu shot, get your COVID shot. It's safe, effective. I've had COVID once, but I've also had, I think, 6 shots, and I'm fine. I mean, I'm fine. I hope you enjoyed that little comedy. Really? It probably just looked really stupid, but that was kind of the idea. Anyway, we're going to hit Long Wharf. That's the aquarium. There are so many penguins. See the little wind turbine. The one was making room for me to pass. So yeah, all this gets underwater during the king tide. I want to come out here, but it's usually the weather's crappy. So here's the harbor. So this was called the Walk to the Sea back in the colonial days because this was really involved in the slave trade. We'll go up and look at these monument memorials, whatever there. It talks about it. I'll let you read it. You can pause if you need to. Pause it if you need to. 1711. Went past 80 other wharves. A third of a mile long. That's how long this was. Okay, so it went all the way to State Street. So State Street is so far that way that we can't see it right now. I'll show you where it is when we go back. How's that? I've seen some cool stuff like skateboarder. I don't know if I ever posted them. If not, I'll get to it. It's a winter thing. Anyway, skateboarders who were out here doing stunts and recording it themselves. Like one guy would be behind another while he did tricks. And I just sat and got my look at him. This is like a compass. So we're facing due east. Due east. There's an old sailing ship over there. It lights up at night. That's East Boston. And there's a tunnel to get there by car. There's a big bridge. See it? They're working on replacing it. It's a double-decker. I've only been across it a few times. And then here's the harbor. People taking pictures. In the summer, there's a lot more boats, more than here. I guess they take them and put them away for the winter. Yeah, we've already had one ocean storm. No snow here. 10 inches up in the mountains, but in the Berkshires, they've got this all blocked off. I've seen homeless people out here because it's relatively safe. Yeah, this is empty now. The last time I came down here, there's a big seagull. See it? It didn't want me to get too close. But yeah, this is usually packed with yachts. I was down here, what was it? Something, and one of the guys was in, oh, look at the catamarans. Squirrel! Some of the guys he was in his boat watching Fox News. I'm like, well, that tells me I'll need to know about this yacht owner. But there's still some. I mean, it wouldn't be, you wouldn't want to get in the water, but... And the water here in the summer only gets to like 68, right around 70 in August, and then it drops off. It's in the 50s now. But for November, that means this area is kind of the warmest in the city. If there's a west wind blowing, it'll counteract that because it blows all of it out to sea, but when it's blowing anywhere else, it is warmer now. In the summer, it's a lot cooler. Like if you go out in the harbor on a boat, you probably need a jacket most of the year. Maybe next year I'll do more of that. Record it. I don't know. I'm solving some of my feet problems, but then this winter I'm going to have surgery, so that's when all that old stuff to post that I'm going to have. Yeah, see, normally they're down there selling ice and gas and all that crap. See the little dinghy on that one to get off? I guess those seats, even though they look cloth, they're fun to get wet. Huh. State Street building is kind of, so State Street, it's not all the way to there, but that's about how far it is. Remember I told you that's how far Long Wharf went? I think that's always cool. In fact, I think it's time for a selfie. It's one of my favorite buildings. Yeah, and there's the boats again. Oh, and then there's the duck house. Ducks are gone south for the winter. I wonder where the mallards leave and where they go. Huh.
I don't know what the deal with the is.
Here's the chart house. So all this goes underwater during king tides, which is like when it's the super moons, because it's closest. Do you ever wonder, and tell me in the comments if you have, but you know, science tells us that in the history the moon was a lot closer. I wonder what the tides are like then. They must have been like extreme, don't you think? You can see there how we're at low tide because all that gets covered daily. Anyway, so that T tells you it's a ferry boarding spot. Probably that ferry we saw leaving a little while ago. See, ferry center. And here's the. One of the nice things about this place, though, is they have public bathrooms on the first floor by the entrance. There aren't a lot of those here. That trellis over there will be blue after dark, but it's still, how long? Hour and a half. Hour and a half. That's all. An hour and a half until darkness. Mind you, it's 3:45, but it gets dark at 4:15 here in this winter. This time of the year, and it's depressing, and that makes me want to die. Kidding. Trigger warning, sorry. And that was totally kidding. I don't have that problem. If you do, I'm sorry. I'm here. Other people are here. You're not alone. Because I'm alone and I don't care. I got y'all. So there's the public bathrooms are right under there. And if they're closed, I just go inside to the lobby and pretend I'm a guest. So here's the harbor. We were down here for Labor Day weekend. They did fireworks out over the harbor, and they had all kinds of entertainment here. Those videos are on my channel. Go look at them up. And we'll see the trellis, but not today. And actually, we're right about the 20-minute mark where we like to cut this off. So, I'm going to tell y'all that I love you. Even if you're a stranger. Everybody needs to hear that every now and then. Anyway, like, subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you've ever been here, where you're from. If you're from my hometown of Indianapolis, you get the idea. And it helps me with the algorithm, and it costs you about the time to just say hi. And let me know if there's anywhere in this area you'd like to see. All right, so until next time, love y'all.